to another episode of White Lithium Eurotrash. Today is the day when we are going to pick up the 1983 Toyota Land Cruiser from the consignment seller, Geneva Motor Cars, in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, which is pretty close to Milwaukee. So that was one of the main reasons I bought the car, is that it was close, and so I wouldn't have to pay shipping, and you know, so it let me bid a little bit higher on the car because I wouldn't have to factor in how much I'd have to pay to ship it, and I'm pretty excited about it. This place, if you look at Bring a Trailer, Geneva Motor Cars consignment sells for a lot of cars, and they have kind of an interesting selection of cars in here and boats. Lake Geneva is a very affluent, touristy area right on the border between Illinois and Wisconsin. That next one.
This one?
Yep. I have my car right up front. Okay. Let's go talk to them and do some whole bunch of cars here. Oh, I see some of these late model kind of 150,000 mile Audis, and I'm like, God, just help them. Whoa. I have a little showroom here, kinds of stuff. BMW, some stuff like that. Sure, you have a mint condition 90s Cadillac. Oh, that's an 86 Cadillac Fleetwood at 24. Man, if the market for these goes that direction, it'd be interesting for these. The main problem that will have to be resolved with this car is right here. This will actually take metal work. You've got, and I believe the car was accurately represented on Bring a Trailer. I'm pretty happy with that. You have a spot right here that will take metal work, right here. This will not. Right there, this is surface, that will take a patch right there. The interior is pretty good, and the dash is in pretty good condition right here. I'm reasonably happy with that. Let's see. Bottom of the doors, I'm in pretty happy with that. With the original Japanese sticker right there. Definitely need some new window seals there. We're in pretty good condition down here. We're missing a trim piece, a lower trim piece. This car's been repainted. My plan is to return the car to its original color. So you see the original cream color that the car was painted here. I'm going to return the car to its original color. At least we believe that to be the original color. We'll do some research about that, but yeah, I'm going to do that. Obviously these hood springs are fatigued and they don't hold the hood up anymore. That's going to be an annoyance that will have to be resolved. But Toyota did give you a prop right here, which is kind of cool. Okay, let's start it. If the car has a choke, we're going to not choke it because we assume it will start. That's cool, little choke light comes on. Whoa, it starts right up. Yeah. Dash is in good condition. I'm really happy with that. All the switchgear works here. Notice we have the high-low lever for our high range, low range on the four-wheel drive. Right here, that's cool. Original radio, which I'm really happy with there. Let's see. A little bit This rust right here, that's surface rust. We're gonna take that down also. This door surprisingly also has a little bit of corrosion sneaking in right here too. This must be an issue for these cars. So that's gonna take something, but you know, have you ever seen a simpler door in your entire life? No power or anything, right? Look, the door's already coming apart for you. Don't even have to do any work. Never seen a simpler door. We're looking pretty good down here, looking good in here. The frame looks really good. So I think that this car, I'm gonna put it to original steel wheels. Look at this right here. Look at this. This was Toyota's emblem back in the day right here. But I don't like these chrome wheels. That's gonna have to go. Let's see how the power steering belt was extremely loose before. Still not that great. Better, it's getting better. Yep. Yeah, the power steering belt was slipping when I was here before. Open that while it's on. Notice this is a Weber downdraft carburetor. I had one of these on my very first car, the 1977 MGB that I rebuilt when I was in high school. I love this. There's nothing electronic on the car. How simple of a car is it? I mean, it takes nothing to make this thing run. Okay. I've already checked the oil the other day. And let's put a plate on it. Oh, and I've got a trailer hitch on here too already. Nice. Comes with a bonus trailer hitch. Maybe Patrick and I can take this to go get the landscaping stuff. This A plate, technically I think that this is the plate that should be on the van, but I got my plates crisscrossed a little bit here. Now, split rear, love that. Technically that's the one that's legal. Everything is complete in here. Good here, no rust in there. I've already looked at the frame. Here, let me take them on a little tour underneath. If we look under here, we are really clean on the frame. Nothing seems to be leaking too bad. This is going to be a commitment. This is going to be a long-term commitment. I love a car with front leaf springs. Talk about a truck, but no, this is going to be a journey. Look at that protective plate under the oil pan. The size of that transfer case. Oh my word. But the really good thing is up on this sill right here, we don't see any corrosion peeking in there. So this is a car that will one day sell for $50,000. All right, let's drive this thing back. Hopefully we have some fuel in it. She said the AC blows cold, but that and a Nichols will buy you a cup of coffee. Just love the way it starts though. Look at this. Tach works, voltmeter works. Oh no, oil pressure gauge doesn't work. That's not good. Okay, oil pressure gauge does not work. Fuel gauge is indicating we are on empty. That sounds about right. All right, cool. AC, gonna turn that on. Have some sort of AC here. In high 2. Take that down there. And away we go. We have bought ourselves a Land Cruiser. Not that bullshit right there. A Land Cruiser. So you have to use the key to unlock the fuel door. Where does that take? This key, perhaps. Yep, that key. Let's see how this... I really don't like the fact that the oil pressure gauge and or sending unit are not working, but such is classic cars. Very easy to read dipstick on this car. Obviously it's been filled with fresh oil, because of course you would. This car is going to be a journey that goes on a long time. Very, very simple car. It's like a tractor. That's what I like. Odometer indicates 216,000 miles. But I'll tell you what, with the way that this car fires up and turns over, I can tell that it has extremely good compression. And I'm feeling really good about that, because you know, some things on a car you can fix pretty easily. Some things on a car are very hard to fix. And the compression, I really don't want to rebuild this thing. It's got extremely good compression. Pretty happy with that. All right, let's see how it goes down the highway. Oh, that would be third gear. She's not going to be the fastest. Okay. Let's get over to fourth. Fourth takes a little bit of a jog over to the right a little bit. Fuel gauge is either not coming up or it's very, very slow to come up. Temp gauge, let's keep a look on that. All right. So we're sitting here at 60 miles an hour, and that's about what we've got. You can go 65 miles an hour in this car. That is, and thankfully, the odometer is working. We've been driving for about 15 minutes here at 65. The temperature gauge has started working, which is really positive. Fuel gauge and oil pressure gauge still not working. Getting a smell of, pretty strong smell of fuel into the car. It's not terrible. I wouldn't mark it as out of the ordinary quite yet. The AC is doing something. It's not very cold, but it's doing something. You know, it has a little bit of kind of play going on here. This is going to be something in the steering linkage. All these original stickers are still on the car. Original radio. Let's turn this on. that's good. That's one thing good. That's good. A lot of things are good that are going on here, actually. You know, with an airplane, the more you fly it, the more reliable it becomes. And so when you pick up a car with a very unknown history like this and you're driving it down the highway for the very first time, you never know what's going to happen. It's really an exciting situation. Notice that they give you a nice kind of armrest for 1983 and a quasi cup holder, and you've got a, let's see, you've got a tilt steering wheel. Just moving along at 65. Just drive, stop yelling. The transmission, I'm liking the feel of the transmission. It's got a very clicky, defined feel. The glove box is made out of metal. Crazy. Elegant farmer in Mukwonago. All right, we might have to actually pass somebody here. See what we got. Definitely don't think the tires are that well balanced. Oh, here we are, hitting 70 miles an hour.